Hi there, my name's Judy. I'm the Executive Director of Parrot Partner, and thank you for clicking on this video. If you're here, I take it that you're interested in adopting one of our parrots, and I have a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you about, just so that we can manage some expectations and maybe explain how we do things a little bit different here and why we do that. Most people are used to, when they adopt an animal or purchase an animal, they are used to a cash and carry approach, where they pay their money and they're allowed to take the animal home. That's most common in pet stores and some breeding situations. Other people are used to possibly having to fill out an application and having a home check. But then after the home check, again, it's a cash and carry situation where they bring the bird home. We do things a little bit different here for a couple of reasons. One, because most of the parrots that we have been relinquished, and quite frankly, they're coming from great homes where the owners loved them. And it was very difficult for them to give up their parrots. But generally life circumstances have intervened and they felt that this was the best recourse for them. When that happens, we make a promise to those people because it's difficult for them. We call it rehoming roulette. And in fact, that is exactly why they're relinquishing their parrots to us, is because they know that we understand the concept of rehoming roulette, which is where a parrot is rehomed and rehomed and rehomed, and you can never tell what that next home is going to be like, how knowledgeable they're going to be about parrots, prey animals, wild animals, how much time they're going to have, how safe the home is. All of this is a game of chance, and most owners do not want to put their loved one through that. We take rehoming roulette very seriously, and in fact we're trying to stop that. And the best way to stop that is through education. Therefore, what you're going to find here is something very different than the cash and carry model. You will be filling out an application. We do our best to make that short and painless, but you do need to fill out the total application. We don't respond to partial, where people just skip and give us their email address. We don't respond to those. So you fill out the application. Our adoption coordinating team will be back to you generally within a week. They're going to set up a home safety check, and that is to take a look at where the cage could be, because positioning of a cage can create behavioral difficulties. They're going to be looking for toxins in the environment. Many people are not aware of what could kill a bird immediately, what could make a bird very ill, or what could irritate a bird's sensitive respiratory and or skin. So we're looking for anything that you may not be aware of that could cause difficulty for the parrot. Then you're going to come in and you're going to meet the parrots. This is where we differ quite a bit. We let the parrot choose who they want to work with. So we have found that when a parrot is given choice as to who they want to interact with, be that a bird or be that a person, the parrot is actually more patient, comfortable. They exhibit less stress behaviors, they bite less, they are just generally a happier, more contented bird. We will not take that choice away from them, because what we want is for you to have a happy and contented bird, and where that happens, where that starts, is with the parrot's choice. So just because you have your heart set on a particular bird, we cannot guarantee that that bird is going to choose you. And we don't know why birds choose who they choose, but we certainly know that that is an element of a parrot's existence, is who they let into their flock and who they choose not to. So you will come and meet the birds. The next is you're going to come a couple of times, and I would say that it depends on, first, how long it takes a bird to choose you. The chances of a bird not choosing you, we have right now 37 birds here. The chances of a bird, none of the birds choosing you, is very, very slim, especially if you're following the trainers and the behaviorists' direction. A bird is going to choose you, they just need time to size you up. So once a bird chooses you, then you can start to train. It could be that let's say you live in an apartment and the bird that chooses you is a cockatoo. And cockatoos are known for being exceedingly loud. That is not a match. That will not be a long-term or a successful match for you or the parrot. So what we will do, the fact that that bird has chosen you, we will start to train you on how to train a parrot. And we have 5 behaviors that we want all of our birds leaving with. These behaviors are designed to make your life easier and to make the parrot's life easier and their life safer. So those behaviors are taking medication from a syringe. Many of the birds are pre-trained on this. We will teach you on how to do this with either a bird which has chosen you or hopefully the bird that you have chosen and they have chosen you as well. The second behavior is going into a cage or a carrier on cue. Again, many of the birds are pre-trained on this, but we will train you on how to do this so that you don't lose the behavior or you don't accidentally poison the behavior. The third is the bird stationing. And what stationing means is that it goes to a neutral corner in its cage or in the environment, which they recognize as a station point. They go there and they stand and they wait. That's a safety behavior should somebody else be trying to clean the cage or that you need your bird to be in a certain position for safety or convenience. The fourth behavior is wearing a harness. This is essential. Many birds are lost because people believe that they can't fly because their wings have been clipped. That's a myth. Parrots are made aerodynamic, so in certain weather conditions, wind conditions, environmental stimulus, the parrots can and will fly. So wearing a harness to bring them outside is very, very important. They need vitamin D from the sun and they need visual stimulation. So we do encourage parrots to be out, but on the same token, they need to be safe while they're out. Once a parrot is loose, it is very, very difficult to find them and they die miserable deaths. So that is our fourth behavior. We will, most of our parrots are in the process of being trained for that. We will continue to train them with you. And while you're training your parrot, you're also building a bond and you're learning how to train. The fifth behavior, it is stepping up and stepping off of a variety of surfaces. That can be stepping up onto a handheld, a perch, a toweled arm, stepping onto a hand or an arm, and stepping onto weigh scales, off of a variety of different circumstances, floors, cages, up high, down low. So it is the essential behavior, both for you and for other people who are going to be interacting with your parrot. So you will learn these 5 behaviors and you will in the same time be learning and a lot of information on husbandry, on biosecurity, on how to shape a behavior, how to reinforce behaviors. You're getting a crash course on parrots. Everybody goes through this. Some people go through it faster than others. Some people are already very well adept at handling parrots, and in that case, then your time learning is going to be shorter. We also help you set up the home environment, and we talk about transfer, when to transfer, how to transfer the parrot to your home so that they're less stressed. We're also going to give you a fairly impressive home kit to bring with you, which has the parrot's toys, favorite toys, information about the parrot, what they like. Our goal is to support you, to make sure, because we take that promise to the relinquishing people very seriously, and we take our responsibility to the parrots very seriously. We are not here to increase adoption numbers. We are here, our success is measured on the degree and the quality of the relationship you have with your parrot and the parrot's relationship that it has with you, the quality that it has with you. So it is a two-way street. And that's why actually we're called Parrot Partner. It is a partnership. Once we have set that groundwork for success, then our job and what we want to do is to support you, because it takes an army to be able to live successfully with an intelligent wild prey animal. So we'll be giving you discounts on boarding. We'll be giving you discounts on workshops, training workshops. We'll be giving you discounts on hands-on workshops such as toy making, chop making, so that you can have a ready supply of materials that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. We're going to give you free Zoom conferences, video conferences. If something's going wrong, you have access to a trainer or a behaviorist almost 24/7 in the case of an emergency. So we are here as a support, and you can use as much or as little as you need. We want to create for you a strong value proposition where you say, why would I not do that? Why would I not make my life and the parrot's life that much easier and set ourselves up for success? We realize there are a lot of people who will not be able to withhold their immediate gratification. They want what they want when they want it. Right? And they are willing to learn by trial and error. We would prefer that not happen, but we can't stop it. What we can do is say with our birds that will not happen. We do not subject our birds, again, because we've promised, and that's why people relinquish to us. Trial and error is not an acceptable form of human learning when there is an alternative. So, if you are one of the people who are saying, look, I don't have time, I don't have energy, maybe I don't, I don't need to learn anything, then fine. There are many, many birds looking for homes. If in the future you should require some assistance, we are happy to help. It is a large community. If you are somebody who says, that's cool, and you're giving me that for free, that training and that hands-on experience, and that, then you are potentially somebody we really want to talk to. Possibly you're somebody who's been thinking about getting a parrot, and you don't quite know, you don't know about the species, which one's going to fit in, which one's not. You realize you've done your homework, yay, and you realize that this is a wild prey animal, and that is very different to live with a wild prey animal than it is to live with a domesticated predator. And you realize that, and you're saying, you know, I need more information, I need more training before I embark on this journey, we love you. And this would be the ideal place for you to either adopt or to take some hands-on experience and learn in a safe environment where the bird is not going to be unduly stressed. So if any of what I've said to you, if it doesn't appeal, then great, please know that we're here. We're here for boarding, we're here for training, we're here for workshops. They're open for everybody. If what I've said in terms of adoption does appeal to you, then please go ahead and fill out the application. Any questions that you have, our adoptions team is going to answer them. We're not here to make it difficult for you. We're here to ensure that you're successful and that you have a long and really enriching life with your parrot, but more importantly, that your parrot has a long and enriching life with you. So you're getting some pre-trained parrots with some pretty impressive professional support. If that is something that appeals to you, please go ahead, click on that adoption application, and let's start the process and let's start talking. Thanks. Bye.